Man, got around. OG7 back here. And today, guys, it's going to be another day with no tales of victory. V for victory and no tales of G for glory. The only tales you're getting today is viscous innards getting gored out. Without further ado, I'm getting the topic of today's video, guys, which is going to really upset a lot of youngsters and give you a case of running diarrhea, man, and what I call puckery poopy pants, because your butt cheeks is going to be puckering and your anus is just going to be all messed up. Without further ado, let's get into the topic of today's video, which is, in maximum security prison, never show your emotions or large sausages will have deep, hard motion in your butt cheek ocean. So I had to make this video, guys, because, I did a lot of shopping, man, for my mom and stuff, and I go to Walmart, Target, Sam's Club. They got a grocery store out here called Giant Eagles, and then there's another one. It's like an East Coast version of dollar store for groceries. And I've seen a plethora of young men that don't have fathers, man. So I'm not gonna try to blame it on the African American community, because I've seen some poor white dudes that don't have fathers too, man, when I was in Cali. But here on the East Coast, I just see a large propensity, because where my mom lives, she lives around a lot of African Americans, dude. And I see a large propensity of young black dudes, man, without father figures. And this is not a dig against single moms, because the single mom does the best she can do. She's trying to be a mother and a father. But the problem is, if the single mom, if she didn't have a father in her life, and then the dude she was dealing with ran off when she was pregnant, she doesn't have the specific role model to emulate to try to act like a dad for her son. And a single mom can never raise a man. They can raise a boy, and they can protect the young boy. But to become a man, you need another man to lead you and show you the way. It's called role modeling. It's called modeling and mirroring. You only use that. You only get that, man, through acclimation from close association. So the reason that's important in today's video, man, a lot of young dudes, man, I'm not going to say African American, but a lot of young dudes nowadays, they're raised by single moms. It's just the nature. If you've ever been in a long-term relationship with a woman, dude, it's just the way they're built. I've had to come to understand this in my elderly years, that women are just emotional creatures, dude. That's just how they was built. It's just the facts of life. It's just the way it is. You know, you have to learn to deal with it. So the way I deal with it, when the woman that I choose to be with gets all into her emotions, whether she's PMSing or she's cramping from having a period, or she's having her menstrual cycle, or she's just going through the waves in her head, because women just go through a lot of emotional ups and downs. Women love drama. I just tell them, man, go in the room, miss me with that, man, or I'll depart, you know what I mean? Hey, man, you call me when you got your emotions back in check, but all this up and down stuff, I'm not the dude. Call your sister, call your auntie, call your mama, call your female cousin, call your female friends, man. I ain't the dude for that. So that's how I deal with it. So you can call it evading and avoidance. You can call it whatever you want. I'm not dealing with it, man. But if you've ever been in a long-term relationship with a woman, you understand this is how they built. This comes from maturity, dude, and wisdom, right? But if you're a young boy growing up and all you are is around feminine energy, your mom and your aunts and your female cousins and your sisters, dude, and your mama's friends, and you just see how they talk and they're emotional and they just, the way they think is all over the place, you adapt these types of behaviors. And I've seen it, man, being on this earth for 6 decades, being around my share of single moms, whether it's in my own situation or being around my aunties or my cousins, dude, or even my sisters, man, even friends of the family. You see how the boys are browbeaten when they're brought up by single moms. So when I'm saying they're all in their emotions, this is why there's such a high rate of genocide among young black and brown dudes, man, because they don't have the ability to keep their emotions in check. And so whenever you make an emotional decision, dude, it's always bad. Trust me when I tell you. Listen to me, guys. Whenever you make an emotional decision, It's always going to be bad. Why? Because it's what's called a knee-jerk reaction. You don't have time to process your thoughts, dude, to think it through, to logically deduce what is the right thing to do, because your emotions is on high and you react. This is a feminine trait. So what's that got to do with today's video, guys? This is what I learned in maximum security prison. So what happens in maximum security prison, you got lifers, dude. You got dead men walking, which is guys waiting to get executed. They got the death sentence, dude. You got guys that's got double, triple life, never getting out, dude. You got heinous murderers and serial killers and cannibals and sodomites, dude. The reason I'm giving you these descriptive nouns and verbs is because this is ultra masculine, toxic masculine environment. So there is no room for female traits. So you got these dudes been down 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. There's a couple of dudes on YouTube been in prison for 30, 40, 50 years, dude. Now, by the grace of God or Buddha or Allah or Yahweh, they were able to get out from under that sentence, but they're already institutionalized. And all that means is you've been around males so much, dude. Like I remember the 10 years I did when I got out, I didn't even know how to relate to females, which was actually in my favor because I wasn't tolerating the skullduggery. And that made me ultra attractive because I'm fresh. I'm like Demolition Man, dude. I'm coming fresh out the time capsule. I'm on some Cro-Magnon Neanderthal type shit. And the females, man, I wasn't putting up with their skullduggery, so the more I dominated them, told them, get the fuck out of here with that shit, the more they love me. So I'm bringing that up to you because now you got this generation of youngsters raised by single emotional moms. They don't have any male role models, big brothers, any leadership, any male mentorship. So they go into prison, man, for these emotional crimes of drive-by shootings. I shoot a ninja's face off. They don't solve the problems with their hands, dude. They just shooting and killing people because they don't value human life. They just go by their emotions, dude. They shooting from the hip. So when they go into maximum security prison, they've been around these old heads, dude. And the old head is anybody that's done a dime or more. I'm talking about 10, 15, 20, 25. You're totally assimilated into maximum security prison like the Borg. You are assimilated into that culture because day in, day out, you're around ultra masculine, toxic masculine dudes, man. Alphas. And alphas operate on a whole different level. It's less talking and more action. And I had to make this video for you youngsters because in maximum security prison, never show your emotions, or large sausages will have deep, hard motion in your butt cheek ocean. So what happens when you come in there as a youngster, man, you're all emotional, you're giving into your emotions, you don't know how to control yourself with stoicism, having your game face on, being a man of few words. You're very emotional, dude, so the first time your mama don't send you some money on your books, dude, you acting like a little bench woman boy throwing a temper tantrum. And one of the old head lifers, when I say about old head, I'm talking about a dude that's been down 10 years or more because he's acclimated, he's got a hard boner. He's stoic. He's got his game face on. He know the rules of the game, and he's seeing you all emotional, man, acting like a little bench warmer boy, a soy boy mangina. He said, you know what? This dude wants to act like a mangina with his feminine energy. Man, I'm going to go ahead, man, and I'm going to go up in his bussy. And what's a bussy? A bussy is butt, pussy. So you acting like a mangina. He said, okay, you know what? Hey, man, check this out, man, young blood, what's going on? Oh, man, my mama ain't sending me no money, man, and everything, and this and that. Man, you know, I need money, and this and that. You all emotional, dude. So just, it's cool, young blood, come up in my cell, man. I'm going to take care of you, man, give you some zooms and whams, man, calm you down, man, talking to you with his hand on your shoulder, dude, his hand around your shoulder, you know, massaging your trap muscle, massaging your neck muscles, man. You thinking dude got love for you. He just feeling how weak and soft your body is. Oh, this dude's soft. I'm going to bend him over like a pretzel. I'm going to twist him up like a hot pretzel, right? So then the next thing you know, dude, the ultimate, you get a Dear John letter from your old lady or your girlfriend or your woman or your hyena, you know. And then you boo-hooing, man. So the old head, that's just a dude, man, in his 30s, man, because he came in when he was in late teens or early 20s. He did 10, 15 years. That puts him like 35. Here you are, 18, 19, little soft soy boy, saggy pants, got your pants sagging, showing your butt crack. He lets you crown his shoulders. Okay, young blood, everything, man. No, it's okay, man. Just let it out, man. So then he just goes ahead, man, and pushes your head down toward the swipe. You're like, oh, whoa, man, what's going on? Nah, man, you know what, man? You want to cry? You already got the liquid tears down on there. Just go ahead and unzip my pants and put it in your mouth, man. It'll make you feel better. No, man, I ain't with that now, man. Then he just go ahead. He already got your head down, man. He just rained down some elbows on the back of your cranium, dude, right here. This is the soft spot where your spine joins your cranium. He rains down an elbow, man. Doom, doom. Then you're knocked out. He just lays you down, man, pulls your pants down, and he lifts your butt up in there. Because when the dude's knocked out, he's all loose and everything. So what happens is he puts your head, man, into the part of the wall where the cell and the wall meet, the bunk and the wall meet, pushes your head in there like, as a doorstop, and he just lifts your butt up in there. He already got the lard, and he's going deep up in you, man. And then you wake up, what the fuck? And then he just go ahead, man, hits you in the ribs. It's called a double punch. And then it knocks all the wind out of you, man. Then he comes down with an elbow. This is like the Muay Thai elbow into your spine. Like this. And then your body collapses, man. He just busts some nuts deep up in you, man. And he's just quivering and shaking, man, with his toes curling and shit. Eyeballs rolling in the back of his head. And then you wake up, man, your butthole's puckering, man. And your cheeks is all sensitive and soft because you've been slapping them like the bench warmer boy you are, right? And so there's a valuable lesson you learn, but it's too late, man. Because when you're in maximum security prison, dude, and you never show your emotions, or large sausages will have deep, hard motion in your butt cheek ocean. Now your butt cheeks is an ocean of semen, bro. Because what happens on the next cell unlock, man, you're already laying there whimper like that. He just called his homies in because in any maximum security cell, you can have 2 dudes in there at a time. If the guards is on top of their game, if they not, they might just rat pack you. So then you just go ahead and tag team with his homies, man. 2 more dudes come in there, man, just go up in you. Just go deep up in you, dude. And so that's what's going to happen to you, man, in maximum security prison. Never, ever, ever show your emotions, dude. Or large sausages will have hard, deep motion in your butt cheek ocean. So if you guys can handle the realness and the rawness, man, of what happens to these youngsters, man, because they soft, they've been raised by single moms, they don't know how to be stoic, control their emotions, dude, have a game face on, be a man of few words. Thumbs up the video, man. Leave a comment, man. Let me know what you think. If you ever been to maximum security prison, you see how these youngsters get turned out, or you don't want to go to maximum security prison, and you want to take a coaching call from me so I can help you to correct course correction of your life because you're headed down a path of destruction. And if you're new to the channel, man, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification all bell, because I never know when I'll be able to post. I got a lot of stuff going on. But until next time, OG Silverback out.